The road did not begin with footsteps. It began with a promise heavy enough to bend the sky. A monk stood at the gates of the Tang Empire, robed in quiet resolve, tasked with crossing a continent of shadows to retrieve words said to hold salvation itself. The scriptures were real. So were the demons guarding them. And between the two stretched a road that devoured the unprepared. He did not walk alone for long. From stone burst a rebel, Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, born of thunder and impatience, a staff that could shrink to a needle and a temper that could split mountains. He laughed at heaven, mocked kings, and bowed only when a golden band tightened around his brow, pain teaching him humility one heartbeat at a time. They were joined by Pigsy, half man, half beast, whose appetites were as vast as his guilt, and by Sandy, quiet as river silt, carrying sins heavier than his armor. 4 travelers. 1 vow. The world tested them immediately. Mountains whispered lies. Rivers reached up like hands. Villages smiled with teeth too perfect, hiding demons who wore kindness like a mask. Every step forward demanded a price. Pride surrendered, mercy extended, patience learned the hard way. When blades flashed, Monkey King leapt. When hunger howled, Pigsy faltered. When despair crept in at night, the monk prayed, voice steady as a bell in fog. Again and again, they failed. Again and again, they rose. The turning point came not with a victory, but with restraint. Facing a demon who mirrored their worst selves, rage, desire, bitterness, the Monkey King raised his staff and lowered it. The monk stepped forward instead, choosing compassion over conquest. The demon dissolved, not slain, but released. In that silence, the road changed. By the time they reached the distant west, they were no longer warriors chasing glory. They were pilgrims shaped by dust and doubt, carrying scars that meant something. The sacred texts waited, yes, but the truth was already written into them. The journey had done its work, because the lesson was never about defeating monsters. It was about walking forward anyway, together, when the road insists you cannot. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support helps the channel grow, and your voice keeps these journeys alive.